All right, we are working on the battery boxes this week and or this weekend, I guess. It's Sunday. We typically come up Saturday afternoon after the market, try to get a few things done. Becky's working on some interior stuff. We're doing some cushion and upholstery factoring or figuring. I think we know what we're gonna do, but you know, we've looked at everything from new furniture to just recovering the existing furniture, and it's good heavy-duty furniture. I'm gonna take a look at it here and show you. As always, pardon our mess, but you can see that's the couch, and I mean, it's real heavy, which is good because, you know, you want the weight so stuff doesn't get tossed around. And some of the stuff we looked at was just pretty lightweight. And so I think what we're gonna do is she wants to beef up the cushions a little bit, get a little bit more high density foam so that it has a little bit more support. And then we're going to go with a faux leather covering, same color as she had the little captain's chair here at the helm with the wheel missing because we're still working electrical stuff. And then we got a couple of bar stools here around the corner. She's covered those already, so I think we're gonna try to get some fabric to match that and re-cushion the couch and the two chairs, which you can't see because she's got some outdoor cockpit furniture that she picked up, and of course that'll get stowed in the hatch when we're underway. It'll be brought out, so if we want to sit out, you know, on the deck cockpit area, then we'll have some furniture to do that, maybe breakfast, because she's got a little table and two chairs. So anyway, enough about all that. Let's head down into the engine room, and we're doing battery box placement. I've got it all schematiced out how I want them configured down there, so let's go take a look at that. Okay, so pardon the lack of light, I haven't put my LED light bar up in the forward area of the engine room yet. So we'll have a start battery there. These will be two house batteries, most likely lithium iron phosphate. This is the port start battery. And the reason I have to configure it sideways is that we have an opening back behind it because the through-hole valve going to the air conditioning pumps is down in there, so we had to have access there. So I can't mount this box long ways, so it goes crossways. And then house batteries, start battery. At this point, we're just going with one start battery per engine bank, and we think that'll be sufficient. If I needed to add a second one, I could always throw another box up on this platform, and I could parallel these two together to give me a little more oomph on one of them. Of course, I can combine them after one started, you know, help charge over to the other one, but that's usually not necessary. So once we get these in place, then it's a matter of getting all the cables routed through the notches and stuff, and get all that tied together. Probably going to go to a positive bus bar, probably over here on this wall, so that all my house stuff specifically can come back to a bus bar. It's a 600 amp bus bar we picked up. I don't know if you can see it, it's laying over there in the darkness, but you always got to make sure that any bus bar, especially, you know, on the positive or negative side, can carry the cumulative current that you're going to draw through it at any time. And so you always want to factor, right, for you know, if you were pulling everything through it, I like to factor well beyond what I need, just because you never want to cut it close with any of that stuff. You sit there and think, well, 80%, and you know, I don't draw all the things at once, but what if you did draw all the things at once and you went past 80%, then you'd be exceeding the capacity of that bus bar, and you definitely don't want to do that, especially at some of these higher amperages. So I've already done underneath this battery. I've drilled my pilot holes here. They were already there where they were mounted before, but I've drilled it into my new decking, and then big flat washer, all stainless steel hardware, and we screw that down so that the box then is affixed to the platform, which is affixed to the boat, and so then we don't have to worry about them going anywhere. These lids actually have locking closures on the lids, so even in rough seas they're going to be here. And this is why you measure twice and cut once, the old carpenter saying, because I couldn't fit all 4 of them in with this one turned sideways. So I had to turn it this way, bring it forward so that I have access behind to get to that shut-off valve, that through valve, that through hull. So these 2 I've kind of set forward. These 2 are further back. These 2 are actually mounted. I shorted myself screws, so I've got to go back to the hardware store and get screws to screw those 2 in, but progress there, and you know, still a lot of work to do on wiring, but we're making progress. I tell you, air conditioning doesn't help you much down in that engine room. It doesn't get much of it get down in there, so I guess if nothing else, it's a good weight loss opportunity, but it's hot as Hades in the engine room today. 90 degrees outside, and you know, probably the same in there, but whew. Becky's been out here rinsing down the boat. Everything's looking good. See if I can not fall and bust my butt. There she's out here somewhere rinsing away. Getting closer to that loop. There she is. Say hello to all your fans.
Hello.
So, out here just rinsing, not really scrubbing or anything, just rinsing. Even though it's undercover, there's a lot of dust and bird droppings and spider webs and all kinds of stuff accumulate. So you never get away from it, that's for sure. Say bye, Becky.
Bye, y'all have a good day. Come see us.
Now you're supposed.
Share, and subscribe.
You're supposed to say bye, Becky.